Then...
You know, he tells me that I'm a hoe, I'm a rat. He says that he doesn't want to be, you know, next to me like that. He doesn't want to be intimate with me because he doesn't want to smell other men on me. Tell me, I don't like you, I don't love you, and you ugly to me. I don't want to be with you. I cook, I clean. You know, he been okay.
I can get anybody to cook and clean
okay.
for me.
See how you talk to me? You see it?
Plus...
You better scoot your chair over there, because when he comes out, he's gonna probably accuse me of cheating with you.
Wow.
He's actually done the things that he's accusing me of.
You don't have no hidden agendas.
I'm about to hit him.
You hit me, girl. Be the last person you do here. If we give a lie detector test and she fails, what's happening? What's this? Divorce papers. That's right now. Your mother was drunk driving with him in the car. Didn't feed him for days and abandoned him in a house to score drugs. My guest, Lamia, says that she's here at the wit's end because of Mother Robin's addiction, and she wants her to clean up before it's too late. So please welcome Lamia to the show. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
So what is going on between you and your mother?
I'm just at my wit's end with her and her addiction.
So you don't consider, or you don't call her mum, right?
No, never.
Why?
Because she didn't raise me.
Your grandmother raised you?
Yeah, grandmother is mom. She's just Robin. You don't get that mother title if you don't raise what's your kid.
Okay. So as long as you remember drugs, alcohol.
Yeah, because my mother, she told me about it. Like, when I got older, like, why I'm not with her or anything. She told me, like, she had a drug problem, drinking, wild and crazy.
So what's it like dealing with your mom now, or Robin?
Me and her, we have a better relationship. Like, she's more like a friend.
Okay.
She's really cool to be around when she's not high or drunk. She's really cool. But when that comes into play, it's like you a whole different person. And it's
So what is she like when she's high or drunk?
She's very loud, and she likes, well, I don't know what it is with people who think they can drink and drive just because they haven't gotten into an accident before.
She was driving drunk with your son in the car?
Yeah.
Was she stopped or not?
No, she wasn't stopped for it.
So she thinks that's okay because she didn't get caught?
Or because she didn't have an accident. That's how a lot of people think. Okay. And it's scary.
How does she support her habit?
Panhandling. I heard she had my son outside one day panhandling for money. And that's too much. He's a kid. He don't need to be around that or know any of that.
So why have you brought her here?
I brought her here because I want her to get clean. I want her to live the rest of her life without having to deal with this addiction. I want her to be a real grandmother. I really do care for her, even though she thinks that nobody does. I do care.
Well, I think it's time to bring your mother out. Robin, coming out here.
Booed his ass.
Welcome, Robin.
Welcome. Hello. How are you? Glad to meet you.
Thanks for coming. So, you've been listening backstage, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think when you hear Lamia talk about you?
It doesn't bother me as much as it used to.
Okay.
That's just mild. You understand? They call me crackheads. They call me bitches. Whatever I do in my house, if I decide to turn up,
But you do it with your kids there. But you do it with my kids.
I'ma turn up. Understand? But I don't knock them when they turning up. I don't knock nobody when they turned up. Okay? So, but at the same time, I feel you. I got that. I got you. And if you didn't love me or care about me, you wouldn't have brought me here.
Exactly, so
all that y'all born about, you can kiss my ass. Understand? Because y'all don't matter. Understand that. But I'm glad you brought me here.
Okay.
So the things that you said to me or said about me that was brought to my attention, I'm willing to change. I'm willing to work on that. Don't clap. Don't clap. Don't clap. I'm willing to change. I'm willing to work on that. It ain't. It don't matter. You ain't got to
Don't
live
worry
in this
about
circle.
them. We up here. I'm trying to.
We'll work on what we got to work on.
Okay.
I'll work on what I need to work on.
What is that, Robin? What do you need to work on?
I need to work on a lot of stuff. I need to work on a lot.
Well, let's start with
a lot of stuff go.
Okay, so what is that?
So you know what? Let me start like this. Let me rewind for a minute, okay? Just me and you, okay? For a second. Without crying.
Okay.
Let it out.
My lifestyle is wicked because my family, I feel abandoned by my family.
Okay.
You understand? I was given up for adoption, and I didn't know that. Okay. And then my kids turn their back on me too.
Because of what you're doing.
Let me say what I got to say.
Who wants to
so my only family is
this person who doing drugs is my mother?
My family is the street.
Are you doing drugs now?
No.
When was the last time you took a hit? Honestly.
Drugs now would be, then you wouldn't have to say what you think about the last
Honestly,
time.
you want to help? You want to change? Okay, when? I don't care whether it's today, yesterday, I don't care.
Maybe about 4 or 5 days ago.
So you took cocaine 4 days ago?
Okay.
Okay. I want you to...
Okay.
But you told the producer 2 days ago.
No, not 2 days. I said
okay, so tell me, look at me and tell me the truth.
Yeah, go ahead. Let's take a lie detector test.
I don't care about...
4 days ago.
So on average, how bad, and I'm looking at you right now because you want help, and that's why I'm here.
Okay, I hear you, but you sound like you're coming off a little... Okay, say what you... Okay.
Move over here. Move over there. So what am I coming off like?
Like,
Move your foot.
Okay.
I like to sit so I can see you.
Okay, let's sit so we can see each other.
So I'm coming off what way?
I don't know, like you don't have any kind of compassion about the situation.
You know why?
I'm not asking for no sympathy. No, I'm not asking for nobody to sit up here and play the violin.
You don't see me playing the violin, right?
No, I don't.
What I'm doing right now is finding out who you are, what started, how it became this bad, but she brought you here to help you. My job is to listen, gather the facts, and then tell you what I think you should do, along with some other people who are going to try and help you. So compassion. Yeah. So if I don't sound like I have compassion, I need to find out you.
Okay. Go ahead. Okay.
All right. So
great.
You started drinking. You drink and drive?
I started drinking at 9.
Okay. 9?
Yeah.
So how much do you say you drink nowadays? A lot.
No, not a lot.
Do you drink and drive?
Yeah, I have.
Do you drink? Do you drink?
Yeah, like that. Like
do you drink and drive?
Okay, don't.
Do you drink and drive with her son in the car?
I have two grandchildren that I'm raising as well.
Okay. So do you drink and drive with them?
I have.
Do you ever think of the consequences?
Yeah, I have.
So what do you think of the consequences?
To the point where I don't do it no more. To the point where I leave. If I feel like I got to go somewhere, I leave them right at home.
What's the longest time you've been clean from alcohol and drugs?
3 years.
3 years?
3 years.
And when was that?
Before my grandmother died 3 years ago.
Okay.
So before I was clean.
So 3 years ago you were clean for 3 years?
Yes, sir.
Then what kicked it off again if you were clean for 3 years?
My everything
was gone?
Was gone.
It's okay.
I didn't come here for
It was our grandmother.
Yeah, you do.
Our grandmother had passed and she took it hard.
Tell me. Tell me.
But that doesn't mean you still do drugs, though.
When you have so many people standing against you, and you got that one person that's there for you, she was my rock, my sanity.
Okay. And she passed away.
And she's gone, and she's not there. Okay. And I just feel lost.
Okay. So
I still carry a hopeless, lost feeling. I might come and smile, I might come and laugh, but I feel hopeless all the time.
Okay.
I feel scattered. I don't feel stable. I don't know. I just can't put it into words. I just don't. Some days it's just, I don't know. I just want to go dig her up.
Did the drugs make you escape all that?
For a moment, and that's my temporary fix.
Okay.
But I'm not trying to use it for an excuse. I know that I can do better. I know I can be better.
So,
I know I can live better, but it's just out of habit. It's just out of habit.
So, does she know about the despair?
No.
So why you've never talked to her before?
Because don't
say don't nobody want to talk to you or listen to you. If I didn't, I wouldn't be.
If she ever told you about the...
No, with me, I deal with depression and anxiety. And when I feel that as loud as I scream, I feel like nobody can hear me, I will talk to her.
Okay.
She's the only one who seems like she understands.
Okay, isn't that interesting how the one you don't call mom, that you turn to in the most dire moments that you have? Do you think about that?
Yeah, she helps me, though. And
Hey, where are you going?
My mom, which would be her mother. Robin, come back here.
Robin.
Just needed some air.
Listen. Come here. Look. I'm trying to help, right?
Robin.
And this is breathe. This is about you. This is about trying to get you guys together.
What are you doing? I'm trying to help you.
I can't breathe. I just can't breathe. I just needed some air. I just need some air, please.
Okay,
Robin,
stop.
Please.
Breathe.
I'm trying to help you like you helped me.
Okay.
Only reason I don't go to my mom is because she's too old to understand like you do.
Okay.
Do you
hear what I just said? Do you hear what I just said to her? Here's the thing. In her dire moments when she needs somebody, she doesn't turn to anybody but you. Isn't that interesting? That's why we're here.
I understand.
Because she trusts you. Because that's okay. But she trusts you, and she wants to help you like you've helped her. And that's really important to me, because when somebody says, you okay?
It's just a lot.
That's not it. Of course it is. But you know what? That's why we're here. It's not one-sided, by the way.
I do love you. If I really didn't love you, I would listen to them when they say, "Oh, don't go over there, don't hang out with her." I still love you, and I still do those things. You didn't get a chance to raise us, so yeah, I want you to be a grandmother to my son, but I don't want you to do all of that around him. I know you think you can drink and drive, but no, I don't want you to get into no accident. Because what's gonna happen if you take my son out? How you think that's gonna make me feel?
That's why when I feel like I said that it was
Okay,
brought
let's go back out here. Come on. Listen, we're here to help you. Come this way. Come this way, guys. That was a telling moment for me. I can't take the hurt away from back there.
Yeah.
I can't. But what I can do is help you move forward from this point onwards, right? Because I can't go back and suffer the pain and all the things that your mum's gone through, right? I can't. Because I wasn't part of that, and nor was she. And you're still harboring a lot of that, obviously.
I think I'm harboring resentment.
Resentment for what?
My parents stepped in. My mother lived next door to me. I lived with my grandmother. I was watching my kids play through a window. You know, one day they'd be sitting there eating dinner, and I'm next door looking at my kids eat dinner through a window. So I'm still harboring a lot of that.
So if you think about that time looking through the window, right? Do you believe that your parents were doing the right thing?
No. Whenever I want to do my dirt, whenever I want to go do my thing, I left.
But they knew that, right?
Yeah, I would leave.
So but you were harboring resentment for them taking a course of action that would help your daughter, right? Joining us to help us, Carrie Quishon from the Action Family Counseling. And Carrie, you've been through more than most people that I know that have lived 3 lifetimes. Share your story in a brief kind of way, and then say what you think. You should listen to this story.
Just in a nutshell, first of all, I want to give you props for coming out here. It takes a lot of heart to do that. And even more than that, I think why I use so long, I mean, I'll just give you the last 3 days of my using was on the 2nd floor of a window. I was leaning out the window and I had a gun in my mouth, and the plan was to fall out while I pulled the trigger because the drugs got so bad and I didn't like myself so much. And what I'm seeing here, and now I've been clean for 35 years. And let me tell you that. The problem with alcohol and drugs is they stop working. You know what I mean? The first thing we have to teach people when they come into our drug rehabs is not to use drugs. That's easy. They're in there. We took the drugs. It's now how to deal with those feelings. Because those feelings are the things that chase us and make us go out there and use drugs and hide and scream and abandon. And you know what I'm saying?
So the drugs were your escape, right?
Right. Because
you wanted to mask pain. Also joining us in the audience, psychotherapist Delise Diaz. How are you, Delise? So there's a lot of like underlying. It's not just drugs. It's life, right?
Right.
So what are you seeing?
Robin, you are such a feisty, fun, just full of life personality, and I would love to see you get the help that you need. Every time you mentioned that you were abandoned, every time you put a drug into your body, you continue abandoning you, and it's time for that to stop.
I will find you help, okay? Carrie, can you help us out? Come on up here, Carrie. Don't sit down there. Okay. Come up here.
Seriously, are you tired?
Yes.
Do you want to be happy?
Yes.
It's going to cost you something.
What?
Give me a hug. Come here.
Okay? I can give you a hug.
Thank you.
So, Carrie, what are we talking about here?
Well, I own rehabs, and I own them in L.A. yeah. And I'll tell you what. If you really, really, really want this, and you really, really want to feel better, and you really want to be happy, I'm going to take you with me today and give you a bed. And I'm going to help you learn all this.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. You think it's great living in L.A. Let me tell you something.
Palm trees.
I want to tell you something about what you're going to go through. You're going to learn an awful lot about yourself.
Listen.
And you're going to go through some pain. I'll tell you this. When you come out the other side, there's only one person that can do it on this planet, and that's this guy right here. Because believe me.
Stand up.
Because I love you.
So, does that mean that you're committed? Committed to change?
Yes.
That was half-assed. Are you committed to change?
Yes, let's go.
Good. Guess what? Right now, walk off the stage with Carrie. You're starting right now.
We're going.
L.A., Robin in L.A.
This way.
What?
We're going to go right out that door, and we're going.
Robin in L.A.
Stay with us. We'll be right back. Oh, you're welcome. Do the right thing. All the drama, and she's here today to set the record straight. Please welcome Shanae. So, Shanae, why are you here today?
I'm here today, Robert, because I've been with my boyfriend for 4 years. We have a 3-year-old son, and constantly since we've been together, it's been nothing but allegations of cheating, sleeping around. And I'm here today to take a test to prove my innocence, that I have not been cheating on him. And once the results come back today, I want him to treat me like the woman that I deserve to be treated as. Okay. And I want him, you know, and I want him to marry me. I want him to be committed and marry me.
So you've been with him for 4 years. You have a son.
Yep.
And he's constantly telling you that you're cheating.
Yes,
Okay.
constantly, like every day.
So what are some of the things he says to you?
You know, he tells me that I'm a hoe, I'm a rat, I'm a slut, you know.
So when you hear those things, why, and this drives me crazy, why do you stay with a person that demeans you?
Well, you know, because, I mean, I love him. I really do love him. And
What is love when somebody calls you all those names? Do you think he loves you calling you names?
well, I believe that he loves me. I believe that he's just broken.
But you're not even sleeping together, right? You're sleeping in separate bedrooms.
Well, he sleeps in the basement, and I sleep in the living room for now, because he says that he doesn't want to be, you know, next to me like that. He doesn't want to be intimate with me because he doesn't want to smell other men on me.
He doesn't trust you at all. How does that make you feel as a human being?
I mean, I feel less of a person, you know, because I've been like, I try my hardest. I do everything for him. I mean, I do everything for him, and for him to treat me like that, it hurts.
Why are you getting upset?
Because I mean, I have 5 kids, 5 different fathers, and I'm at the last point where I don't want to start over with nobody anymore. Nobody else have, treated me, serious. He's the first person that has, been at the house with me, helping out with the kids, and he's just been around.
Do the other kids live with you?
Yes.
So they see him calling you names?
Yeah, all the time.
But there must be a reason why he doesn't trust you. What's that reason? There must be something, right?
Well, when we first started talking to each other, his cousin came over to the house one day, and she was talking to me about a sex party that she goes to on the weekends. So, we was talking about the party, and she was telling him, like, oh, y'all should come. And he was like, no, I don't want to come. Shanae, you go with her. And I'm like, you sure you want me to go to a sex party? He's like, oh, it'll be cool. It'll be fun. Just go ahead. So I went to the sex party with his cousin, and, she got me all drunk, had me drinking all type of alcohols, and I engaged into the sex party with other men.
Explain to me what a sex party is, because I'm not accustomed to...
Well, a sex party, Robert, it's like a big warehouse. There's maybe 40 or 50 people there. And it's beds everywhere. It's beds all around. And you can just walk up to the guy and pick him. And if he say, he want to have sex with you, if you agree to it, y'all lay right there in the bed and have sex.
But you're in a relationship with this guy, right?
We was not in a relationship at this time. This was at the beginning of the relationship. I was asking him, do you want to be in a relationship? And he was telling me, no, I just want to be casual friends.
Okay.
So we was not even committed at this time. So I felt like...
So in this warehouse of 40 or 50 beds, you got drunk, you had sex with 1 man, 2 men, 10 men, 20...
Just one. But I'm not that type of woman anymore. I want to be somebody's wife.
Okay.
And that happened when I was 24 years old.
Okay. So he doesn't trust you because of you having sex with
somebody at this sex party.
Well, I can't wait to meet Tony. Let's see what he has to say. Coming out, Tony.
Bring him out.
What happened to your foot?
Playing basketball, I tore my Achilles tendon.
Ouch. First of all, why do you think she's cheating on you? What, I mean...
Well, it's a lot of...
Because he's insecure.
First of all, I don't have anything to be insecure about. When I was working with this guy, he called me, told me, your girlfriend at the gas station with some guy. It's not you? I'm like, no, I'm at work. I call her. She says, I'm at the gas station. I asked her who's in the car with her. She's acting like nobody's in the car. Okay. I only can believe what I can believe,
No, but guess what?
We go home.
No, you called me. You called me.
Can I finish? Can I finish? Can I say something? So I grabbed her. I said, let me see your phone. Because I never check her phone. I do it right in front of her. There's some guy, long story short, there's some guy she met at work. She got his number. So this all comes out when when somebody called me and tell me that somebody's in the car with her.
First of all, I never had him in the car. And, I mean, you wasn't paying me any attention. So what am I supposed to do? You know what I'm saying?
So are you admitting that?
No.
Because you just said, what am I supposed to do?
I had a guy I met at work. And it was nothing more than talking.
When you first met, right, she went to a sex party that you said she could go to, correct?
She was with my cousin.
Okay.
I thought she had a little bit more...
But
I had a little more respect for her. I didn't think that she would go and do something like that. But if
you didn't want me to go to the sex party and you knew what she told you, you should have told me, baby, that's not a type of place that I want you to go. That's what you should have said.
So,
since you just go ahead.
Well, here's the thing. So what happens if you find out, when I give you these results, that she's cheating?
Well, what I would do, because I'm here for my son, okay? I have a 3-year-old son with me. That's why I've been around for so long, okay?
But you don't love her, then?
No, he tells me that he don't love me all the time. That's why I tell him to leave, because he tells me, I don't like you, I don't love you, and you ugly to me. I don't want to be with you. So, of course...
Is that true? Is that true? Tell the truth. You want to be truthful?
I'll tell the truth. I'll tell the truth, yes. I don't say that she's ugly.
Yes, you do.
I say that, the reason being that I want to leave...
See, you're lying.
Let me finish talking, please. The reason I don't want to be... why I say those things is because she's always lying. I don't trust her. It's just ridiculous.
Do you love her or not?
No.
Wow. You don't even have to answer that one. Because you just did.
I like her a lot, but she can't be... But she can't be...
Why are you in this relationship if you don't love her, you like her?
Because
your 3-year-old son.
Because my 3-year-old son.
And I'm sitting here looking stupid because I've been telling everybody how much I love him and how much I want to be with him. He's serious.
You have to show it.
I do.
You have to prove it to me.
I do.
You can't tell
How
other
do you
people
prove
you
it?
love me and then you don't show me you love me.
I cook, I clean. You know, he been on
I can get anybody to cook and clean for me.
See how you talk to me? You see it? You see how you talk to me? If you tell me that you don't want to be with me and you don't like being here, am I just supposed to say, oh, please stay? I say, well, you can go. If you don't like me, go.
Why do you call the police on me?
Because you make me feel, you scare me. You get physically aggressive with me.
If you're scared of me, why do you want me to be with you?
Because I believe you're going to change.
These are lies. I'm trying to tell you.
Guys, you came here for answers, right? We've got the lie detector results. But remember this, you have a child involved, okay?
He gonna leave me regardless. If I pass or if I fail, he's still gonna leave.
Do you think that?
Yeah, I believe it.
Well, we'll find out when we come back. When we return...
What is this about?
I never had sex with him.
Man.
He gave me a very provocative
I don't want to hear it.
He gave you a what?
He gave me a very provocative hug
That's another lie.
Welcome. Janae and Tony's relationship is unraveling because of lies and mistrust. Tony, you're back together right now, but you don't trust Shanae.
No, I don't.
We give her a lie detector test, and I have the results here. You ready?
I'm ready.
Big
You
stakes.
ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. We asked you, did you cheat on Tony with your coworker 2 months ago? Shanae, you said yes. The lie detector said that was the truth. So you want to explain about that?
Because it wasn't...
I went to jail because of that.
But it was...
She goes, when she does something, then she gets me locked up. What is this about?
I never had sex with him.
Man.
He gave me a very provocative
I don't
hug.
want to hear it. I'm going to be, you know.
He gave you a what?
He gave me a very provocative hug
That's another lie.
What does that mean?
Like, he grabbed me from behind when he gave me a hug, and I knew that it was wrong, but it felt good for a man to do it because you don't do it for me.
So what did you do?
I told him to stop. I told him, you know, I don't want you to do that. You know, that's not right. I'm in a relationship. And that's as far as it went.
Apparently not. Apparently not. Okay. We ask you, Shanae, have you had intercourse or any other relations, sexual relations, with anyone else during a relationship with Tony?
I said no.
You said no. Lie detector determined, however, you're telling the truth. So you cheated, but you didn't have sex.
It was a provocative hug, and I knew that it was wrong.
Well, here's the thing. Listen, two things. I have an issue with you, and let me tell you why I have an issue with you first. Okay? Because as demure and oh help me Robert as you are, you're out there sleeping with other men.
I didn't sleep with... No, the lie detector said that.
You have had sexual relations with 5 different guys, had 5 different babies, and you have to have self-respect for you. If you want somebody... We were not
together at that time.
If you want somebody to be in a relationship with you that cares about you, you know what's right from wrong. You let a guy come up behind you and hug you. Yes, you said, oh, I don't like that.
Supposedly.
Here's the thing. What do you want out of life? Because the way you're running your life is not the right way to find a person that you want to love you. Right?
I mean, but I've never had sex with anybody else. I've never gave my body to anybody else since we've been together. So, I mean, men will be men. He walked up to me from behind.
So if a woman came up to him and did the same thing, how would you feel?
I wouldn't be mad because he didn't sleep with her.
Right.
You wouldn't be mad?
No.
My wife would kill me.
Mine would too. My girl, she'd go crazy.
What do you want from this relationship?
I want him to know I am a good woman. You know, I have not gave my body to anybody else. Yes, some things look, it's messed up, but we can work on it. If I haven't been sleeping with anybody, we can work on anything.
What do you want?
I just, I mean, I'm a little too old for this, you know? Like, I'm not ready to keep on wasting my time.
There's another equation in here, right? It's not just you two, it's your baby. And that's what you have to think about. So if you're not going to be together, then you have to figure out how can you co-parent together effectively. Because at the end of the day, a child should have his mother and father, or her mother and father, in their lives, right? So I wish you the best of luck, whatever you decide. We know she didn't cheat on you and have sex with him. That's a positive. So where you go from here is completely up to you two. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
After the break,
I had my cousin to sit and watch my house because there was a lot of things going on I needed to know.
Didn't he find anything out?
So
Did he tell you anything?
I would whoop her ass.
Did he tell you anything?
Okay, that's what it was. Now the thing about it,
Feel if your husband constantly accuses you of cheating daily, even going as far as to hire his own family to follow you. That's what's happening to my next guest, Ursula, and her husband, Brian. So who does he accuse you of cheating with?
Anybody that walks by, you better scoot your chair over there, because when he comes out, he's going to probably accuse me of cheating with you.
Wow. So he has an extreme case of paranoia by the sounds of it.
Yes.
Okay. He claims that he has audio of you having sex. Is that true?
He has an audio of us in the garage, letting the garage up so I can back out. He's with me 24/7. We own a restaurant, and he goes with me everywhere I go.
Why do you believe that he accuses you of cheating?
Because he's cheated on me in the past before we got married.
Okay.
So everything that he's saying, he's actually done the things that he's accusing me of. He accuses me of being on a...
So he's trying to justify his actions through you?
Yes. After it went on so long, I'm like, I'm done with this. You know, you can go over there. I'm not going to chase you, because I did one time, and I feel bad about it. So I went over to her house, and I'm like, okay, this is what you're going to do. And I ran to the... He was on the right side of the truck, and I ran to the passenger side, the driver's side, and I took the keys out. He's like, give me my keys. I'm not giving you Excuse me. And... okay. She was talking and he was talking. I'm like, okay, you want to be with her? You want to be with this bitch? Go ahead. And I threw the keys and then hit her right dead in the face.
I don't know about your audience, but I want to meet this guy. Brian, come on out.
she's straight line. She's straight line.
Get your chair over there.
Girl, you get your chair
over there. Get your chair over there.
She's straight line. She's good at lying, I'm going to tell you that right now. As far as anybody following her, I had my cousin to sit and watch my house, because there was a lot of things going on I needed to know.
Did he find anything out?
So
did he tell you anything?
I would whoop her ass.
Did he tell you anything?
Okay, that's what it was. Now the thing about it, she found out about it because the dude that he was with me told her.
Oh,
that's what it was. Okay.
So
and as far as anybody going anything about all this other talking about, she's just a straight up lie. Believe me, she lies more than anything.
Who lied?
She been cheating for 4 years.
Whoa, guys. Ursula. Whoa.
Okay.
Are these allegations kind of that you're saying to cover up your past?
No. I don't. My past is my past.
What about
that was 12 years ago.
What about the lady that
was 12 years ago.
2 years ago that called?
I don't care. A lot of women call me.
And she called.
Did I hide it?
I called.
Did I hide it?
Did I hide it?
I don't have no hidden agendas or nothing.
I'm about to hit him.
You hit me, girl. Be the last person you do hit.
Sit over there.
I don't have no hidden things on my phone. Everything is wide open. You can look at anything you want to on my phone.
So why do you every time your phone calls, everything you erase, every text message?
Yeah, see, you can't get ahead with her. She go lie. She talked a lot to lie.
So what proof do you have that she's cheating?
I got a recording of her, and it wasn't me.
Okay.
The phone comes through a car. She must have realized she had called me.
Okay.
And so all of a sudden, me and her son was in the garage. I said, man, let me check my message. I listened to it. He said, shh, say, man, hold on. Listen to this. I said, now, why would I say give it up? And then she hollered, What that sound like to you?
I don't know.
Okay. It was the radio.
No, it wasn't no radio at all. I put my hand.
Okay, so I want to listen to this tape.
Yeah, listen to it.
Can we have this?
Now listen to this. You tell me what you think it is.
Can we listen to this tape? That was it?
Now, what do you think that is? What did that sound like?
I'm having sex.
Hang on.
give it up? Why would I tell you to give it up?
Guys.
Why would I tell you to give it up?
What did you hear in that tape that said she was having sex?
When the dude told her to give it up and she hollered, then she go holler, That's what that was. Period.
Whoa.
Okay. Ooh, you just a ball of joke.
What was that an audio of?
In my car, I drive a Stingray Corvette. And you see how big I am. I was getting in the car. He knows I make sounds when I'm getting in and out of my car. But the part where you letting the garage up, that's him letting up the damn garage, and that's me getting in my car. And that's the radio on.
For me, that was the most inaudible thing on the planet. And if you can have sex that fast, wow. It's not very enjoyable.
Hey, it's been worse than that.
And a Stingray Corvette.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. You think that she's cheating, right?
Oh, I know she is.
You think that Ursula's cheating?
Yeah.
You want to give her a lie detector test? Yeah. If we give a lie detector test and she fails, what's happening? What's this?
Divorce papers.
Don't matter with me, baby.
That's what I told you. You can leave any time.
I hope I fail.
16 years.
16 years. So you truly believe that she's cheating on you?
Yeah.
Even if she passes, you don't want to carry on with this?
I don't think we're concerned about it. It's the 2 little grandkids we get custody of. That's it.
You're willing to throw 16 years away. Why don't you listen before you make judgments?
It's just one of those things where your gut feeling, it goes...
Do you want to be married to him?
Mm-hmm.
You do? Do you love her?
I love her to a point where I understand that she's cheating. You know, it's not a full-blown love like it used to be.
Why?
Because
why?
I had surgery in February. They didn't think I was gonna make it.
Okay.
And being in that hospital and knowing,
you're here now, right?
Yeah, I'm here. I mean, God got me.
That's right.
Yeah, God got me. There's a reason God let me live, and it had to be to stay in the lives of those grandkids.
But
I'm the stability for them.
Okay. When you have, and I believe in divine intervention, so you're speaking to the right guy here. I'm here, and you're sitting here on the stage for a reason. Whether it be for those kids, whether it be for you, you went through that whole endeavor of cancer for 16 years.
Yeah.
We've got the lie detector test results here, and I want you to listen to them, okay? And don't judge, and don't be angry.
I'm not mad.
Because you know what? Anger, you read the Bible, you sound like a godly man.
Yeah, anger's not good for nobody.
It's not good for anybody.
That's what I was trying to tell him. When I get mad, you'll know.
So I'm going to ask the questions here. Question number 1. We ask you, do you want to be married to Brian? Ursula's answer was yes. Lie detector determined that she was telling the truth. We asked you, when Brian was recovering from surgery and you would leave the hospital at 5 a.m., were you meeting someone to have sexual contact, oral sex, or intercourse? Your answer was no. The lie detector determined, however, she was telling the truth.
That's a lie. That's a lie.
Sorry, it's not. You're wrong.
Nah, that's a lie.
We asked, when you were caught walking around naked in your house with the garage door open, was it because you were having sex with your neighbor? You said no. The lie detector determined you were telling the truth.
That's a lie. I don't believe none of that.
I'm still a hoe.
Sit down.
Yeah, you are. To me,
sit down.
Yes, you are.
Sit down.
Yeah.
All right.
We asked you, since being married to Brian, have you had sexual contact, oral sex, or intercourse with anyone other than him? You said no. The lie detector test said, I want you to read the bottom piece there. Say it out
Say
nice
you're telling the truth. But that's a lie, too. Because I had on tape having sex, and I let her hear it, and she threw the phone and broke it.
I don't even like oral sex with you.
I don't like you.
So why would I do it to somebody else?
That's just what you do.
That's nasty.
Guys.
You don't tell the truth about nothing.
Oh, okay. I'm not a liar like
yes, you are.
Well,
no,
big time.
All right, guys. You're not meant to be together. Sorry, after 16 years...
That's it.
He wants to be the way he wants to be, and you deserve somebody that wants to be with you, and you want to be with them, okay? That's just the way it is.
That's the way it is.
But you don't have to be with each other. Happiness on both sides. You need to find happiness in who you are and what you are.
That's right.
And same with you. I didn't make them up. Somebody takes the test. You get the answers when I get them. That's it. Hey, sometimes you can save people's relationships. Sometimes you can't. Some people are meant to be together. Some people aren't. Stay with us. We'll be right back.